How Charlie Munger made his first $1 million. It's unbelievable. We've probably all heard the saying, the first million is the hardest. I've always been curious how the most successful business people and investors made their first round of wealth. Charlie Munger, trades portfolio, was always interested in money like Warren. I had a considerable passion to get rich, he once said, not because I wanted Ferraris, I wanted the independence. I desperately wanted it. Hello everybody and welcome to Money Invest. Today we'll be discussing the secret of how Charlie Munger made his first $1 million. And be sure to watch the entire video till the end to know the secret. Join our channel by hitting subscribe and click the bell icon to be updated on our new uploads. Without further ado, we'll introduce you to a highly influential businessman. Most investors know the names of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. Today they are considered to be some of the best investors of all time. Their lectures, videos, and letters are all over the internet, and many investors grow up learning from these investment oracles. However, what many investors often forget is that both Munger and Buffett didn't start life as billionaires. They both grew up with relatively well-off families, but they didn't inherit large amounts of money or prestige. They had to work hard to build their reputation and fortunes. So before moving ahead, let's find out who is Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger is the vice chair of Berkshire Hathaway Corp., the diversified company chaired by renowned investor Warren Buffett. Buffett has described Munger as his partner and right-hand man. He is also chair of the Daily Journal Corporation, based in Los Angeles, and a director of Costco Wholesale Corporation. As of May 2021, Munger has an estimated worth of $2.2 billion according to Forbes. Let's dive into the personal life of Charlie Munger. Munger was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1924. As a teenager, he worked at Buffett and Sons, a grocery store owned by Warren Buffett's grandfather. He enrolled in the University of Michigan where he studied mathematics but dropped out a few days after his 19th birthday to serve in the U.S. Army Air Corps, where he became a second lieutenant. He continued his studies in meteorology at Caltech in Pasadena, California, the town he was to make his home. Through the GI Bill, he took advanced courses via several universities. He entered Harvard Law School without an undergraduate degree and graduated magna cum laude with a JD in 1948. He was a member of the Harvard Legal Aid Bureau as a young adult. He worked at Buffett in the grocery store owned by Warren Buffett's grandfather, and the Omaha native left the University of Michigan to become a military meteorologist during World War II. He later earned a degree from Harvard School of Law and met Buffett at a ceremonial dinner in 1959. Like Buffett, he is a practical and realistic investor and an active philanthropist who has given millions to universities at the age of about 30. Munger lost almost everything when he and his first wife divorced. He remarried at 32 and had 8 children from both marriages. He moved together with his family to California, where he joined the firm, and Garrett Munger worked hard practicing law. He gradually accumulated money from his legal practice and commenced investing in securities and joining friends and clients in business endeavors. In 1962, he founded his first business endeavor and worked as a real estate attorney at Munger Taleson Olson LLP. He then gave up the practice of law to focus on managing investments and later partnered with Otis, both in property development. We value your enthusiasm, so don't forget to subscribe to the Money Invest YouTube channel and ring the bell to be informed of new episodes and keep watching. He then partnered with Jack Wheeler, inaugurating Wheeler, Munger & Company, an investment company with a seat on the Pacific Coast stock market. He wound up Wheeler, Munger & Co. in 1976 after losses of 32% in 1973 and 31% in 1974. Although Munger is best known for his association with Buffett, he ran an investment partnership of his own from 1962 to 1975, as per Buffett's essay, The Super Investors of Graham and Dogville, published in 1984. Munger's investment partnership generated compound annual returns of 19.8% during the 1962 to 75 period, compared to a 5% annual appreciation rate for the Dow. Munger was previously the chairman of Wesco Financial Corporation, now an entirely owned subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway. It began as a savings and loan association, but eventually grew to regulate Precision Steel Corporation, Court, Furniture Leasing, Kansas Banker, Surety Company, and other ventures. Wesco Financial also held a concentrated equity portfolio of over $1.5 billion in companies like Coca-Cola, Wells Fargo, Procter & Gamble, Kraft Foods, US Bancorp, and Goldman Sachs. Munger believes that holding a concentrated number of stocks that he knows extremely well will in the future produce superior returns. Munger says that the first lesson to becoming a billionaire is that you need to spend less than what you learned in order to be able to find the savings to make any successful investments. It makes sense that if you live paycheck to paycheck, but this way you'll never be able to accumulate any savings to invest for your long-term future. The second lesson is that once you have savings, you need to invest them intelligently. Once you have a process in place, you stick to it and keep adding money to your portfolio. You start small, and the efforts from the first few years are not very visible. After saving and investing for 5 to 10 years, however, the power of compounding starts showing in true force. Once you accumulate a decently sized nest egg, it will grow net worth and investment will become much more over time without needing any additional capital from you. At this point, investment income will likely exceed your investment contributions. Munger was successful in his lucrative real estate ventures as he used his debit to pick the right stocks and got bargain deals on his oil partnerships. He invested in undervalued opportunities that had a strong potential to generate current and future income. By doing this, he was able to accomplish two things. He could ride out wild price fluctuations because he was generating enough private income to tolerate the storms in the stock market. And in addition to this, he could use the regular income to fund investment in undervalued stocks that would provide rapid capital accumulation. Most people avoid such rash speculations due to the risk of disastrous consequences. If done correctly, Munger built a regular income infrastructure that allowed him to always have money coming in to make the type of investments that would generate 15 to 20% annual total returns. And that is the billion-dollar lesson from Munger's early life that made him his first million. Now let's take a look at the top 5 takeaways that we can learn from Munger's journey. Number 1. Charlie Munger's Midwestern family valued hard work and integrity. Number 2, he started his career as a lawyer but moved gradually into the life of an investor. Number 3, the successes of Charlie's law firm Munger, Tolles, and his hedge fund Wheeler, Munger & Co., founded in 1962, furthered his career as an independent investor. Number 4, he promotes social causes, including abortion rights and quality health care. Number 5, he earned his status as one of the world's most foremost investors. And now that we've reached the end of the video, but wait, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the Money Invest Squad and be a part of the channel. Thank you so much for watching.